What's up, my beautiful people? It's your boy, Richard Coriel. Sorry I made this a little bit later than I'd like, but hey, it's alright. Today's theme is Motivation Mondays. I want to try and keep a schedule for you guys, because, Mondays. Everyone hates Mondays. I used to hate Mondays. I know all of you hate Mondays. The people who don't hate Mondays, those are the people you gotta stay away from. Or embrace lovingly. But, you wake up, and Mondays are the beginning of the work weeks for most of us. For those who work on Sundays, I'm sorry, you're just going to have to wait till Mondays. But, so for me, I was trying to find something for you guys, and something came up recently, and so I'm going to use that as your motivation for today. And today's purpose is mistakes. Something that we are all familiar with. No matter your walk in life, you always make mistakes, and if you don't make mistakes, also stay away from that guy because there is something wrong with him. Or it's Jesus come back. But it's we all go through mistakes. But the difference between what you should be doing compared to what most everyone else is doing is not letting those mistakes control you, not letting them define you, not letting them, be your life. Now my buddy Mario from One More Round Entertainment, who also does videos like this, he made a video that, struck my heartstrings. About using your darkness or using your mistakes, and, using them for emotional gain to make progress. At least that's what I got from that video. So, if you need motivation, use that darkness to just push you forward, but don't let it consume you. As I have found, I am just the poster boy for mistakes. And people assume I make mistakes anyways. I mean, look at me. I'm bald. I used to have a big old beard. I'm covered in tattoos. It's just, people make the wrong assumptions, but for me, mistakes have just always been a thing. I'm human, and I'm very, very sinful. I know that some people don't believe that. It's all right. I'm not going to judge you for it. I'm not going to force that down your throat. I mean, you're already being forced to have a lot of things shoved down your throat. It's Monday, right? You don't want to go to work. Or for those who aren't working Mondays, you can still watch this. It's beginning of the week. But just don't let it consume you. Now, you can have your mistakes in your past or present. In the future, you can let that mold who you are. You can either let it mold you into something that you don't want to be, or you can let it mold you into a better person. For me, I kept one of my biggest mistakes, at least I consider this one of my biggest mistakes, secret for years until recently I just brought it to the light. It bothered me incredibly much. It's still tough to talk about. In the past, in college, met the wrong person, had relationships with the wrong person, and she ended up getting pregnant through through just, it shouldn't have happened. It was a mistake. And she was going to get rid of my child. I say my child because she wanted nothing to do with it. So she ended up getting a divorce she ended up getting an abortion behind my back. And, it's tough. It really is, because I didn't fight as hard as I should have. And it haunted me to this day until I heard, my pastor speaking about not letting your mistakes define you. And just not letting that stuff define you. And even I know, we know these things, but we just don't utilize them sometimes because it's, all my mistakes except for this one, that one can still just kind of leave you down and leave you down in the dumps. So don't let it consume you, because everyone else is going to remind you of your mistakes. I know a lot of people have been seeing this video, and it just so happens to work with my video today. There was a teacher professor who wrote down 9 times 1, 9 times 2, 9 times 3, all the way up to 9 times 10. And he got every number right except for the first one. 9 times 1 equals 7. And his students were snickering and laughing. This guy's stupid. Everyone knows 9 times 1 is 9, not 9 times 1 is 7. And what he said next is very vital. People will judge you for that one mistake, not everything that you got right afterwards or before, but that one mistake. So why let that one mistake, or those mistakes you've made, why focus on them when others are going to focus on them? You are now wasting your time, and of course they're wasting their time as well. Because, like I said, your mistakes don't define you. They can mold you, but they shouldn't define you. Now, that doesn't mean, I'm going to stop making mistakes. Guess what? I hate to break it to you. You're always going to make mistakes. You're going to be 65 and you're still going to make a mistake. Sometimes we make unforgivable mistakes. I know people who have been in and out of jail. I know people who have been in and out of prison. And how do they get there? A mistake. But you have to fight to be better than your mistakes. So, it's Monday. I know you're tired. You might have spilled coffee on the boss. You might have, had a fun weekend and met that wrong person at a party in Cancun or whatever. You might have, said the wrong thing to the wrong person. Whatever it is, guys, don't let your mistakes define you. Be better than that. Be stronger. And once you release those mistakes, once you release all that, you will feel better. That hole that you have will just dissipate. So just be better, guys. Don't let it define you. So, your boy Richard Coriel here for Motivation Mondays. I'm going to try and make a schedule for you guys. So, as I always like to say, be excellent to each other, people. Party on, dude. I love you, my beautiful people. You Richard Coriel, your boy is out.